Okay, let's move to question number 4. By using an appropriate substitution or otherwise solve this equation algebraically. So x to the power of 4 minus 5x squared plus 4 equals 0. So there is a constant and then x squared and x to the power of 4. It means that if you square x squared, you can find x to the power of 4. So it is a disguised quadratic equation. So let's solve this question in this way. X squared minus 5x squared plus 4 equals 0. Then, okay, since you are not used to solve this question, so let's substitute this one as t. And if we rewrite this quadratic equation, it can be t squared minus 5t plus 4 equals 0. 1 times 4 is 4 and negative because the sign here is negative 5, then t. So it's t minus 1 times t minus 4 equals 0. Therefore, the value of t is either 1 or 4. Since we are finding value of x, not t, so you need to bring x back. Since t was substitution of x squared, write down x squared equals 1, x squared equals 4. From here, you can get x as, don't forget to write down negative, or x equals plus minus 2. Therefore, the total solution of this equation is negative 1, 1, negative 2, 2, which means there are 4 roots, which makes sense because this is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation, normally it should have 4 roots, right? Okay, let's move to the question number 5. It has a turning point 3,7. So let's say there is 3,7, 3 and 7. This is a turning point. Turning point means vertex of this quadratic equation, quadratic function. And since the coefficient of x squared is positive, so it means that the graph shape looks like this way. So it means that this point is the lowest point of this graph, so it's a minimum. State the values of a and b. If y equals x minus a squared plus b, then the vertex is a comma b, right? Which is same as the turning point 3,7. Therefore, a should be 3 and b should be 7. Question number 3, the quadratic function y equals a squared, a bracket x minus b squared plus c passes through the point negative 2, 0 and 6, 0, which they are x-intercepts. It means that if we draw x-axis here, negative 2, 0, 6, 0, this quadratic graph passes through this point on the x-axis. And then there is one more. Its maximum y value is 48. It says the direction of this graph, because if there are two x-intercept negative to 6, this graph shape is either this way or this way. But if the graph shape is black one, there is no maximum point because it goes to infinity, right? It has only minimum point. But they say it has maximum value. So the shape of this graph should be this one. Understand? And then the maximum y value here is 48, means that the y coordinate is 48. Actually, you can find the x coordinate of this one because it should be in the middle of -2 and 6. The difference between 6 and -2 is 8. So if you divide it by 2, it should be 4 and 4. Then 4 more from -2, it should be 2. So the x-coordinate is 2, 48, which is the vertex of this quadratic graph. So this quadratic function can be written as a x minus 2 square plus 48 because 2, 48 is their vertex. And then you need to find a, right? Then you can use either -2, 0 passes through this graph or 6, 0 passes through this graph. I'm going to use 6, 0, and then 0 equals a. Instead of x, you can substitute 6 minus 2 squared plus 48. Then 16a plus 48 equals 0. Therefore, a equals -3. So find the values of a, b, and c. Value of a is -3. Value of b equals 2. This one. And then value of c is 48 is the answer.